Hello. Can I be heard? Let's see. Hello. Can I be heard? Let's see. Oh man, I can. Oh shit! Look at that.
Cool.
It's kind of little like it's a little sharp.
Yeah.
Let me move this away.
Shit, look at that.
That's very bad. Hang on.
Kind of little like it's a little sharp. Let me move this away.
Oh, reverb. Oh Jesus! All right. Let's see. Is that any better? Trying to hide.
I don't know that.
See if it's less like acky.
Yeah. Much better.
Okay. Thank you. Back that up just a little bit. Good news is I don't have to talk that loud, so it shouldn't set the thingy off too much. Sorry, I was seeing how that was sitting. Hang on. Excuse me while I adjust. Sorry. I don't know how that looks. I keep having to go inside. Oh, I forgot. Alright. And now I can see. I'm just going to pull this out for right now because it's kind of pulling this on a little bit too much. Good enough. Alright. So I am seed starting because I can't sleep. And I have to rotate out. I have really bad squash bugs. I'm out on my back porch, so if you see wobbling and stuff, that's my bad. But anyway, seed starting. I have to rotate out squash because we have these squash vine bars that are just awful. So I have to make sure I have squash ready to go every so often. And then I have a couple of trellises that I want to get my beans going in because I've been having some issues with them. So we can do that together. I have lots of neat seed containers. This is one. Holds my active seeds. Just has seeds on it. Has a little lid. It's very cute. Dividers. Assie made that for me. Nate made that for me. Otherwise, I keep all my seeds in a very insanely organized thing that has it all listed. It's like a photo box organizer. So that's how I do mine. You ain't gotta be that crazy, but it does help me keep things very organized. So let's see. I said I was doing beans and squash, so I might do some peas too, although probably not. We're gonna do beans. There's a lot that goes into seed starting, but this is seed starting on a budget, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna do some stuff that and the folks gonna be like, no, but it works and it's cheap, so whatever. Squash. Oops. Yeah, I gotta plug the seed box. Yes, there is a lot that goes into seed starting on a budget. There's just a lot that goes into seed starting, and if you watch videos on it, I mean, you can watch 100 different videos from 100 different YouTubers, and they'll all have their own take on the best way to seed start, and I just do not come from that perspective. It's like, well, whatever works, you know. So if you want to have impeccable seed starting and you want to do the best of the best of the best, I don't do that. Oh, those are doing good. Okay. Yeah, let me plug this box one more time because I can make these with the 3D printer. I did mine in green because that's my favorite color. Oh, I gotta put it down here. You can see shit. So I did it in green and like this bluey color. It's supposed to be teal. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point is this. It's awesome. And the little dividers are 3D printed too. They're cute. They have a little leaf on them. Anyway. So these are the seeds. So this is the seeds I'm going to choose from. Let's swap it up and get the other stuff in here. Makeshift ruler. Alright. I'm gonna get some soil. So I'll be right back. See, this is like the number one thing, and they'll be like, you should not use soil from your garden because it's gonna have grass seeds and blah blah blah. Yep. And you know what? When I plant these out into the garden, I'm going to be digging up and fighting off grass seeds and everything else anyway. So I can, after you garden for a little bit, you can start to tell the difference between the little baby seedlings that are popping up. So the grass seeds and stuff aren't really a problem as long as you pull them out. Just be diligent. If you're seed starting like, you know, thousands of seeds at a time, yeah, you want to have something, you know, a little more ready to go. So you're not going to be sitting there plucking them, you know, one by one, but if you don't care otherwise, I'm going to be using dirt from my garden. So I'll be right back. You're probably going to hear me digging because this microphone picks up a lot. So, you know, whatever. Right now, we're recycling soil from my garlic bed because it's done. The one good thing about seed starting is that you don't really have to put in any fertilizer or anything like that because seedlings get their nutrients from the seed shell initially. you know, it's got everything it needs in there. So you don't gotta put any fertilizer or anything in here. Yeah, you are. All right, so this is my, oh, I gotta try to not get dirt all over my laptop. Actually, I might move my laptop over to a more secure area. Give me 1 second. Actually, it's charging, so adjustments at the last minute. Whoa! Okay, well, that's fine too. Just have to be real careful. All right. All right. I'll just move this chair because it's in the way. All right. Bucket of dirt. A really bad planter because it has no drainage holes of dirt. I'm going to add some water and moisten it up. I'll show you the general moisture level that you want it to be at. In theory, you want it to be, so right now it's pretty dry. I can make a ball with it and it kind of flumps right back apart. It doesn't stay in a very good ball. You know, it just falls right back apart. That's not what you want. So we want to get it to where we do that and it holds it, but it's not dripping water. So it's, you know, moisture level that you're going for. And you're going to see me go in raw. It's okay. We'll be all right. We'll get through this together. Because I don't really care about dirt. I will have to like dip inside and wash my hands and stuff eventually, but for right now I'm good. So I'm not afraid. If this ain't for you, don't do it. But I like have dirt up under my nails 99.999% of the time. What is that? Oh, it's a piece of wood. Together. Exactly. We're gonna get through it. It's gonna be all right. Oh, leaf. See, you know that's from the garden. Anyway. This is pretty damp. Let's see. Still a little too damp. So let's keep mixing. There's a lot in here. I'm reconstituting. So on top of the garden soil that I brought in, I also use some old potting mix or old soil that I use as potting mix, and so I'm like re-moistening it back up. Rocks. So rocks. My yard is also full of rocks. Hey, that's fun. That's pretty good. Yep, that's what we're looking for. Let me, before I rinse off, do that up close. So we have it now to a point where when I grab some and make a ball in my fist, it kind of holds that shape. It doesn't immediately fall apart. I can move it around. So that's kind of what we're looking for. It's not too thick. It's not too wet. It's just right. Like a baby bear. Okay. Let me set this down. I'm going to wash my hands. And then I'll be right back because I have to pick out my seeds and what all I'm going to use for that. So I'll be right back. Get this microphone off while I do that. Did I put that? Ow. Okay, so now I'm going to pick out my seeds, and I do think, so one that I'm interested in is these black-eyed peas or cow peas. I want to grow them. Yeah, so we're back now, sorry. Yes, and we're back. I want to grow them. They didn't grow last time I tried, so we're going to try again. Beans, these are a bushing type of bean, so they don't grow on a pole or a trellis. They just kind of grow in a nice little bush. And then you have to use a pole to stick them up. So we may or may not actually grow these because I already have some bush beans growing and I don't have a whole lot of poles. It depends. We'll see. This is how I space out my garden. Squash I'm going to have to do, so I'm just going to do all the major ones. Summer squash, favorite. Love it. Oh, it's resuming, sorry. This is Black Beauty squash. It is very good. I love them. This is another bean that I'm going to grow. It's called an asparagus bean or a yard-long bean. They grow in like pot, like I can't, this long. Like this long sometimes. They're huge. Okay, hang on. This is, how many inches is this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this is 12 inches. The yard-long beans. Yeah. So I was sending, pro pictures of they can grow this big. Anyway, I love them. So we're definitely going to grow. So for sure. For sure, for sure. And I'm gonna save this. This is a maybe. I'm gonna put that off to the side. I think other squash is gonna be in here. I'm not into the, like, I have these butternut squash seeds and I'm just not super into them. It's not for me. Dark green zucchinis. That looks like 24 inches. Yeah. Well, you know, catch me on the right angle, baby. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Okay. I need to find my other squash because I have this other squash that I really, really like called scallop squash. I drew a blank for a second. And it is the prettiest squash, and it is really good. It tastes buttery. Like, it's really smooth. It's really yummy. Oh, and I gotta restart some eggplants. I need some more eggplants. I love eggplant zucchini. Or, not eggplant zucchini. Like eggplant, fried eggplant or whatever. I can't remember what it's called. But where you like bread it up like pork chops and fry it. It's so good. Oh, there we go. Mother. Oh. Spaghetti squash. No, it's not. Is it eggplant parm? Yeah. Eggplant parm. That was really good. I like that a lot. Anyway, these are my scallop squash. These are very buttery. They're very good. I know some people don't like squash, but I love them. So definitely growing those. I have to save seeds, or I save seeds, you know, for posterity reasons. You can always do that if you have an heirloom variety of seed. So, I save mine. And when I do, I make these little, it's very silly. I make these little seed packets out of cut up envelopes. So this is my attempt to draw the asparagus bean. So here you go. Go for it. Anyway, and it's held together, of course, with painter's tape because obviously. Anyway. I could do llama beans, I guess. Yeah. I think I might add some lima beans into the mix because those are a bush bean variety, and they should grow pretty strong. Okay. That artist sus. Sorry, it was with my hand. I drew it myself. It's pretty sus for sure. Hang on, let me find some more. I got another one somewhere. I think there was one in here. Probably were you on earlier when I was showing what I hold all my seeds and stuff in? Or no? No? Okay, hang on. So I keep the more intricate stuff, like sorting system, is in these photo box things that like they list out what they are. And then I have this monstrosity that I sort everything in. So this is fruit and veg, PQRST, and then fruit and veg beans. I have so many beans that they just got their own, like, and peas, that they just got their own thing. So it's fun stuff. And then I was showing the, yes, Yeah, paper crafting. Yes, a lot of people do. And then this is something that we 3D printed up. So this has my, it just has seeds on it. And then this little box that has my current in use seeds or whatever that I'm constantly going through with little dividers. They're so cute. Love the 3D printer. It's so useful. So handy dandy. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to pick out some other stuff. I think that. Oh, I need to do some strawberries. So the deer ate my strawberries, so I'm just gonna start some more. And then I have a stacking planter that I set up, and I want to grow some kitchen herbs and stuff in it, and so I'm gonna do that too. So let me do that. Do. I don't mind seed starting late because it's, generally it's pretty late, but in the season, but it's, I have a long growing season, so I don't care too much. I wonder where I put chives. Oh, I don't need a whole ton of dill. Oh. Yeah. How much space is this need? Hello. I think I will do some collards this year. Cabbage I won't plant until later. Oops. It depends on, so how early do you normally get started? It depends on what your growing situation is like, because if you have like an indoor area where you can seed start early or a nice like sunny windowsill or something, you can seed start on that, 6 to 8 weeks before your last frost date in your area, or the last date that you're going to get like a nice hard frost overnight. I have 3 cats and no sunny windowsills, so I seed start at the last frost date or leading right up to the last frost date. That's just what I have to work with for now. I do have a little outside greenhouse set up, but it's small and it's a lot of work to kind of lug a water hose all the way up to. I just want snacks. Yeah. It's a lot of work to lug that water hose up and down constantly. So I generally just wait until the last frost date, and then I try to start everything outside. And stuff that I don't get started in time, I set it up here and just have it ready to rotate out into the garden later. Like I said, it's a really long growing season, so I'm not worried at all about starting seeds later than their intended start time or whatever they have listed. But if you can start them inside, that is ideal, because you can have tomatoes that are, let me give you an example. I have tomatoes that I started a couple of weeks ago. Our last frost date was April 5th. And I believe I started those in the ground. I put the seeds in the ground the couple of days before. And they are still like little baby ones. But these I started and popped them into my greenhouse where they're getting a little more heat. And, throughout the day. And they are much taller. My ones out in the yard are still like this tall. These were started afterwards, like 3 to 4 days afterwards. And they're doing great. They're much taller. They'll get planted out. So just an example, you don't have to be too worried about the hard last frost date, because the hotter it gets during the summer, if you have a long growing season, it's going to force the plants to grow faster. They tend to catch up, right? So anyway, just something to keep in mind. The light is just flashing constantly. All right. Sorry. That might be loud. My bad. All right. Colors. We're going to go no with the beans. I'll put back in here for now. Don't know. The cats just want snacks. Yeah, they do. The snacks are all of my plants. This is another eggplant I'm going to grow. It's just really pretty and really yummy. It's a shooting stars eggplant. They're really good. I have a bunch of pumpkins. Oh, here's my other little... I made this one too, Pro. This is just really bad drawing. See? It is what it is. You do what you gotta do. Okay. Otherwise, I think we're good on that end, so I'm not going to go crazy. Oh, corn? Yeah, let me see. I'll try and find Etsy's. Hang on. Is it in here or in the living room? Because I don't know. What in the living room? It's not out here. It's gotta be. Oh, wait, hang on. Did I put them in a different? I don't know. No. I got some in here. It must be in the living room somewhere. One thing I will say, if you're new to gardening, is I have a ton of seeds for stuff that I will never grow, like that butternut squash that I was talking about earlier. Just grow stuff that you want to eat. Like, if you like to eat a certain vegetable or fruit, go for it. Look it up, put a little work, a little time into researching it, and then just grow that. Don't buy a bunch of random crap like I do. Don't do that. Don't do it. Alright, so we'll put these. Let's see about that. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm telling them to not be like me. Don't you want me? I'm giving them the better advice. But yes, grow what you like. Just know that there's limitations. Like onions, you got to find the right kind for your climate and all that stuff. Like, I have to grow short bay onions, which are kind of difficult and they don't get very big. Long day onions come, in the northern climates, northern regions. Those they get much bigger. All right. Oh, I guess I should show this, sorry. So I'm gonna fill up, this is one of my seed starting little containers that I have saved from some purchase, I'm sure, because again, this is on a budget, so we save and reuse and reuse and reuse. So you want to put a little soil in here just to start. You want just to get in the bottom, and you're going to pack it in a little bit. Packing in is just pushing the soil down some. But you only want to do this a little bit to the very bottom. It's just to give something sturdy. First of all, to stop soil from leaking out your little drainage holes. And I mixed up so I strictly, so this is on a budget, so I just went and got some soil from rehydrated some soil from previous seed starting and from the garden. So I do not have, I haven't sterilized it. I don't do all that stuff. You know, I don't mind picking out little grass seeds or whatever. But if I was going to, like, if I could like go all out, you know, I would probably just buy a potting mix, but you can make it. It's real easy to make. Like, it's very simple to make. And honestly, you probably should do it if you're going to do that. 1 part topsoil, 1 part garden soil. Yeah. Sure. This is just strictly like I grew. You can see like grass and grass compost and stuff in here. I grew drawing a blank, garlic in a bed out there last year, and then I just have other old starting soils mixed in from previous stuff, and that's what I use. If I need soil, then I do generally I just get some topsoil or just like a regular like seeds or potting mix, seed starting mix. It's all really simple. You can get a bag of like regular garden stuff and get, like, depending on how fine of a mesh you can find, you can sift out different layers of stuff and get the different types of soil basically that you would buy at the store. There's like, I think the MI Gardener is his name. He has a whole video on YouTube about how to get the different mixes of potting soils and stuff, and seed starting soils and all that stuff. Okay, so anyway, you're going to pack it in a little bit at the bottom. You just want to give something firm down there for the seedlings' roots to grab onto when you're going to transport it out. And then now we're just going to fill it up regularly. This is strange. Yeah, I do have a lot of mycelium in the garden. I love my mushrooms. I love my mycelium. It's the network. We call it the network. Like, we don't talk about people here. We whisper their name into the network and let the mycelium take care of it. Okay, seems pretty good. So we'll pick out what we'll seed start first. Let's see. I think I'll do the eggplant because I really want some eggplant. Yeah. So let's see. All of your little seedling things should have a seed planting depth on there. Eggplant. So generally, though, if you don't have one, a good little easy way to tell is based on how big the seed is. Generally speaking, however long the seed is. So we'll try and come in for that. You want to plant double the length if you don't have it listed on your bag. But this one's listed at about 1/4 inch. About right. 1/2 inch maybe. Not too bad. Anyway, I do 2 to 3 seeds per hole. And I use a little stick. And I have my little measurement on here so I know about where I'm at, basically. But it's not too far. I know that. And this is the Black Beauty plant. Let's pop a couple seeds in there. Go away, deer. I'm outside and these deer they scare me sometimes. So walk right up into our yard. It is freaky. I'm just going to do those 4. Cover it up a little bit. Go away, ant. Okay. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to write on here. I reuse these too, so you'll be like, oh, it's so dirty. Yeah, it sure is. We're in the garden. This one is the Black Beauty eggplant. So we'll go. And then the other one's going to be the shooting stars eggplant. Like that. So that I know which one is which. Pop that in there. Okay, and this is the shooting stars eggplant. They're much smaller than like your Black Beauty eggplants that you might find at the store, but they are really gorgeous and they taste really good. Two maybe, and one more. Two, three. Right. Those two are done. That's done. So I'll set this off in the little holding area. Okay. Creaky, creaky. Now, I'm going to go to something a little different. My other little seed starting tray. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We're going to pack it down just a little bit in the very bottom. It's actually a little piece of wood that I'm going to take out. I don't want to deal with that. That is the one downside. I really should have sifted through this, but it's alright. It's going to be fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Okay, I'll just top it off. Little rock. Fill it in down a little bit because this stuff can kind of sink in once you start, and you want to make sure. So you want your plant's roots to not be like fully touching air. They want to have some space in them, so you don't want to like jam pack all of your soil in there. But you want it to be you want it to be a little aerated, but you don't want them fully touching air. So you want to make sure there's no like giant pockets of air. So just it's a balance, but you'll meet it. Don't worry. It's easy. Just tap it in a little bit and you're like, oh, I need a little more soil there. Or, oh, that's already full. It doesn't go anywhere. All right. It's pretty good. That's loud, sorry. Thunder? The hell? Okay. Okay. Beans. Gonna do all the beans together. These separately. Okay. These gonna go down. Actually, these might do these in separate things. We're gonna do these in a different one because they need to go down an inch and a half, and I only have about an inch and a half. So that's a no can do. That's a little piece of wood. Hang on. Okay. Put my cowpeas. We have I'm going to count how many spokes there are on my trellis. Give me 1 second. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That is thunder, I think. Jesus. I'm even fast. Now we gotta hurry. Because that's lightning. Alright, we're gonna go. We might be wrapping up real soon here. Yeah, what is it? You see anything on the radar? Because I just saw lightning. Unless it's like heat lightning or something. I don't know. 8 spokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over here on that, yeah. Well, it said all day that it was gonna rain all day today on the radar, and then it didn't like at all. So, I don't know. Oh no. Well, we're just gonna do 4 and the cowpeas, and then we're gonna do 4 other ones because they're good, but sometimes these beans can get, or peas, or either one, they can overproduce, you know. I mean, I just looked out and saw. Well, if you go look out the bay window in the computer room, you'll probably see the storm too. I don't know. But if it won't hit us, that's good. So cowpeas for the first 4. So cowpeas are black-eyed peas. Anybody else who did not know? So let's see. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Black-eyed pea. 1, 2, 3, 4. That way. Okay. Got that written down so that we don't forget later. That is, he did not know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I'll do 4 of these asparagus beans. I gotta find a new container for these. Bean 4 going there. Perfect. I need to go down a little bit more. Okay. Why? What's he saying? What on earth would he have? Tell him to get in my chat and make fun of me. If he's such a professional, I don't know, jokester. I'm not sure where I'm going with this actually, so I'm just going to stop. I don't want to get made fun of. I'm such a gentle soul. That's all set off. The thingies right there. Okay. It's all off center. I messed it all up. Alright. Did you say, huh? You think I'm not gentle? That's not nice. I think I'm pretty gentle. Okay. Compared to how I could be, I'm pretty gentle. Yeah, it's a pretty strange time. I don't have to wake up at 5 in the morning to go somewhere. You know? So instead, I'm gonna stay up real fucking late and do it. Also, like, you know, they'll tell you should you start in the morning or late, you know, in the evening. I'm just beating them there. I'm just cutting them off at the start. I'm starting in the middle of the night. You know, best of both worlds. Honestly, I'm just saying. So it's a big brain move. It's not crazy, I promise. The Infinity Nikki knows no time. That's it right there. The Infinity Nikki stole my fucking brain. Sorry. I think I'm only going to do those two. I don't need that many. I'm just going to rotate these. So the squash I have to keep rotating out. So you don't got to do too many at a time. That's summer squash. You live in Satan's armpit. The night is a lot more. Yeah, that's it exactly. That's it exactly. It feels nice out here. You know what it was today? 80 something and humid and hot as fuck. And I did not want to be out here. Oh, Willow. Baby girl. Be careful. Oh. Oh, shit. Nate, help. It's raining. Ah! You're gonna have to hang out in the dark for a second. Actually, I should probably just... I don't know. I don't want to die.
What are we doing?
Well, I got it. I'm gonna just end for right now.
Okay.
I knew it was gonna rain. Sorry, y'all. It'll be alright. Are you sure?